Hello everyone and welcome to my next reaction to Tales of the Walking Dead. So at the end of the last episode I tried to stop my little, Xbox to make sure it didn't play the scenes, but I caught a glimpse and I think I saw that this is going to be the Alpha-centered episode. And let me tell you something, guys, and I don't know how popular of an opinion this is. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, who knows. I love Alpha, specifically Samantha Morton's portrayal, and Alpha is my favorite Walking Dead villain. I think the way that she can be so menacing and terrifying, I mean, I just love her performance as Alpha, and I believe that this is going to be like a little bit obviously previous to the Alpha that we know from the show, but maybe a little bit after the flashbacks. I could be wrong at that, but I'm very, very excited to watch and see, honestly, just to see Samantha Morton again, but to just watch my favorite villain in action again. All right, let's go.
Let me tell you how I died.
Oh.
I'll meet you in the restaurant.
Oh. Oh.
Don't you think your mom looks great?
Looking good don't mean anything.
Mm.
I'm just saying.
The guards are on duty. We've been patrolling this area for weeks. It's clear.
Okay, so this is after everything started, and we're on a boat wearing formal wear. Okay.
That's your girl over there? Why ain't you sitting with her? Maybe she'd make more of an effort.
What?
No offense, but you kind of look like shit. No, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Somebody's gotta say it.
Oh,
You're having
sweetie.
me right.
Well, maybe. People like you show up looking like drowned possums, taking advantage of what's provided. About right? You know how many people would kill to be here?
Sweetie, she'll kill you in a hot second. I mean, okay.
Maybe get some more wine.
Please tell me they at least have weapons.
Did you turn the lights off? What? It's just the dead.
Is it?
I don't trust that bartender.
Billy? I feel sorry for you, Dee. You're so caught up in all the things that could go wrong that you can't enjoy the good stuff. It's having a negative effect on Lydia. Okay, there's a time for caution and a time for joy. That's why I've scheduled it all out so we can carry each other's burdens. Lydia is a sweet girl. Okay, she deserves more than this.
Oh! Oh, you got some blood on you, girl. Tell me they're not supposed to carry weapons. It's one of these
I was
places.
9 when I killed Daddy.
My favorite.
Daddy deserved it.
Oh, let's fucking go. I'm so excited for this. I am so excited.
Then the world fell apart. And I got stuck in a basement with Lydia's dad, Frank.
Let's recap this flashback.
I'm not sure if I meant to kill her, but I'm glad I did.
All right. Quick summary.
Come on, suckers! Keep up! Come on, Louise!
Hey.
So jarring.
Hey, guys.
I heard a splash.
What? When? Why didn't you say anything?
Last night, the swamp's always making noises and frogs, gators, the dead.
She's right, Brooke. I mean, it could have been anything.
Ask Billy. He was serving him.
Okay.
Nolan's right. The swamp's not a forgiving place, and the weather's gonna turn soon. Brooke, Jenna, I'm sorry to be harsh about this, so we don't want to get stuck here in the next flood. We take care of our things.
Things take care of us.
Right. Let's get the anchor up.
Come on.
Okay.
Just let me finish up.
Thanks. Jenna, call a meeting. We need to tell people what happened. We need to change some protocols.
I mean, I feel awful as well, but they seem to actually have a system in place. Though I don't know prioritizing ball gowns and I don't know. Oh boy.
What's on the left?
Brooke says I need another dress. Something for a garden party.
What's that?
I don't know. But I
Listen,
told her
I'm
that
all about
the fairies
fashion,
and
so I
fairies
can't
and
talk, but
fairies. So maybe
You
they're...
believe in fairies, baby?
this is a lot.
What are you doing?
You know what?
Just in case.
Listen,
God bought his house now.
I hate this, like, these places that are like, we don't need weapons.
You can go, Mom.
You want to go, baby? You'll die without me.
You think I'll die either way, don't you?
I can save you.
Ugh.
See, I won't let it get you.
I have Brooke.
Okay, this
Now
is
you finish here.
Ooh. I'm really curious as to how long it's going to take for D, to start murdering bitches.
What's going on?
No, it's racing anchor. He just started yelling.
He was signaling someone offshore with a mirror.
Oh, she's nuts. I don't have a mirror. You can pat me down if you want.
The last person to see Mr. Langston, too.
Oh, you serious?
That's a big accusation, Dee.
We don't know him. He's only been here 3 weeks.
What would you have to do with it?
Get rid of him.
What?
Get rid of him.
Damn!
She's gonna kill me. She's got a knife.
Billy!
She's crazy. She's got a knife.
What the hell, Dee?
He just flew off!
Get it wrong.
You just cost us a worker, and you will cover his shifts until I find someone else. And if you ever treat anyone on this boat like that again, you are gone. Between the dead, the snakes, and the gators, he's never gonna make it out of this swamp.
Oh, not the snakes. Not the snakes. We're not gonna do snakes. We're not gonna do it. Okay? No swamps for me in the apocalypse. Ooh.
You don't understand. I just want to talk. Everything's okay. Mom's okay.
Oh, jeez.
I think she needs some space.
I think by the end of this, she's probably gonna kill you.
Where is she?
Maybe not. It's
What sort of terrible
Tell me where she is. Next time I swing this knife, it'll be your head.
okay. Okay. What the
On your
fuck?
knees. Make sure they're all counted for. Billy, come on, you know us. We're amenable. What are you doing? Hello to you too, Nolan. Me and my boys just need to get rid of 6 more of you, and there'll be room enough for us all. You'd be serious.
Wow, she was dead on the
I was
money.
hoping to do this in an easier way, but Dee forced my hand. Now I know there's a few more of you who don't deserve to be here. Billy, come on, don't do this.
Oh my god.
Come on. Look at the way they're dressed. Like they've given up. Brooke works so hard to keep this world alive for you.
This
Keeps the small
motherfucker.
things important. Keeps your dignity intact. But I know the schedule, remember? Runs are every other week, no exception.
Oh, not even flinching. I like him.
Little girl,
Please don't hurt anyone. Okay, we can make room for you. Okay, your men look.
they look great, don't they?
They just,
Come
yep.
on, boys.
So great.
I don't want you to change. I like the package.
Ew.
That's why
My
you
God.
to allow you to continue to be your sweet self. I'll take care of the harder things you can't.
No! Billy!
Bet Joe, I wish you had let Dee kill me. Man, I thought I was pegged for sure. We'll keep this place safe so nothing like this ever happens again.
Jeez! This is fucking nuts!
Jenna. Take Jenna. She never volunteers for the Arches. Dee and Lydia don't get out here now. I'm going to start choosing from the crowd.
Wait. We'll help you find them.
Oh my God!
No, I saw Dee.
Sacrifice a little more.
And what? Let's go! Oh my God! Oh!
You can't run forever.
That was so fucking badass.
No one's coming to save us.
She's like, I'll leave all of you. I don't care. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh, le mole!
I love you, baby. I'm safe now. I won't let it get you. I won't let it get you.
All right. That's lovely. We just love that. Okay. Oh.
Sit down here.
Oh, she might go kill her. Even though I think Brooke was trying to handle the situation as best as she could. But, I mean, Lydia is, if she turns around and sees you, slicing and dicing the only woman she's really bonded with, I don't know how that's gonna go. Okay. Oh, shooting, not slicing and dicing. I'm sorry.
Everyone is dead. And they would have killed Lydia too.
Well, not all of them.
No!
Lydia, move.
Buddy.
She took more from you than you'll ever know, baby. Now move!
No!
An tattooed lady. She has eyes that function and a torso.
Oh God. Oh God. The singing. Oh God.
The gun away.
She has other weapons. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. Yeah, maybe she won't. Maybe she won't. Okay? No, don't let her go behind you like that. Brooke, come on. I know you're going through it and you just lost all these people and it's horrible, but this is not. Oi. Oh my God. Oh my God, is anybody else stressed out? I'm stressed out.
was right.
Please don't carve off her face. Oh!
This is my walk. And everywhere you go, I'll be there, reminding you of how you failed my little girl. Maybe we can have our own party. Huh, Lydia?
There are people.
Move behind me. Watch and learn, okay? You gotta be strong or you won't survive, baby.
I can't!
You have to!
I can't!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Don't you ever run away from me again, do you hear me?
They're here. I heard them.
Who, baby?
The trees Mama. They're talking.
Ah!
Fairies.
Oh, let's
They
go.
want me, Mama. They want to take me away.
Is she actually maybe seeing things, or is it the whispering?
This ain't no place for a child. You close your eyes. You hold your breath. But I would have killed the both of us.
Oh my god.
See? Trees.
Oh my god.
Who's there?
Chills are happening right now. Oh shit.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Harold. Don't speak. Whisper.
I was keeping myself from my nature.
Oh boy.
That was the end of D and the beginning of me.
Joy. What joy?
And then I met you. And you showed me love.
Tell me that's the end! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I really, really loved that, I think. I mean, I did. Oh my goodness, what an interesting episode. Sorry. Okay, I want to make a disclaimer for the rest of these post-episode thoughts. Just the disclaimer of anything that I'm going to say about D or Alpha or saying things from her perspective is not, it's all me analyzing the character and not excusing any of the horrific things she did or any of the abuse that came Lydia's way. Okay, that's my disclaimer. Samantha. Okay. There's a reason you are my favorite villain, and it's because, she is electrifying. This character, the way that she can convey the inner turmoil that she faces, and how she eventually got to her nature, right? Because that was a lot of Alpha really embraced the whisper lifestyle, but also embraced this idea that you need to do whatever you need to do to survive. And there's a reason that it's kind of, the Whisperers are sort of, formed in the way of like a pack, and she became the Alpha. We saw, and that's her face. That's her face that she wears. Also very interesting to get that perspective, also because we got betas, in The Walking Dead. But, I just, to see this woman, and also to see her very jarringly be in a community or whatever, that, they seem to be kind of prepared. We'll say kind of. I guess how I'll say it is, we've met more naive people, I guess, in the Walking Dead universe. However, putting priority of, I understand whenever it does come up, I understand the need for something more than just fighting for survival. I understand the need for art and music and stuff in a world. You have to have something to fight for, and I want to just say that I understand that. However, when that kind of stuff takes precedence over protecting and maybe prepping your people for the world, one being it didn't seem like weapons were allowed, unless maybe you were going out on a run or something like that. I don't really know the logistics of this boat life, but I had some comments. When I first saw it, I was obviously, I think like probably many people watching it was like, okay, these people are just, any group of people that really try to hold on to what was before and stuff, unless you really have a good system figured out, it just typically in this universe does not end well. And it really didn't take much for them to get taken over. And if you have something good, other people are going to want it. You're going to have to, be well versed in the world. I know that there are still a ton of fans that, when Rick gets to Alexandria, and our group, which it was very jarring for them, because they were, out surviving all that time, and to see the difference, there was, there is this need to realize that if you have these walls, if you have this community, that other people, horrible people, are going to threaten it. And up until that point, it was kind of interesting that like it seemed like Alexandria just really kind of lucked out and not really, got much of the horrific experiences that like Rick's group did. And there was this weird period of time where it's like, do we let these people who don't really know how to survive in the world call the shots, and whatever. This kind of sort of brought me back to that a little bit, not entirely the same. But it was interesting because as much as Alpha is my favorite villain, I rarely root for her. That's not really how it goes, okay? I find her terrifying. I think she invokes fear in me. I don't, and so therefore she's a great villain. But I'm not like, Alpha, you go get him, like that's not typically my vibe towards her. But there was a little bit in the beginning of this episode where I was just like, oh my God, I don't know how I feel about these people, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna kill some of you, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna feel that bad about it. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of that vibe, and seeing her daughter have an affection for someone other than her, almost as like another mother figure, so much so that Lydia said, you can go and leave me and I'll stay here. Oh my God. So there was this, I think, very deep-seated resentment that Dee had, and that was really kind of building up throughout this episode, and probably before this episode, right? So, oh my goodness, she did what she's a survivor, and I've always felt this way about Alpha. She's a lone wolf, to say the least. She had some sort of relationships with certain people and stuff, but she's a very lone survivor, do what needs to be done. And throughout the series, we always could tell that, her love for Lydia, she felt, I'm saying from her perspective, was probably her greatest curse. And you could see the turmoil that she was going through mentally throughout this episode. She wants to do whatever's best to save her and Lydia. but what, I mean, how do you even, I mean, what she thinks is best is probably different from what other people might think is best. No, most definitely, given where it goes. But like, it's just really interesting to see, you know, her wanting Lydia to kind of harden, where she's like, you know, giving her the knife and wanting her to kill the walkers and stuff like that. You know, I felt was just really significant. And when she's holding Lydia and she's going, "I'm so sorry I couldn't save you," I think she's really saying, "I'm so sorry I couldn't have turned you into like a survivor, like a person who does what needs to be done." And you know, such a kind of harrowing scene with all of that, to say that she was going to take Lydia's life in her own. And wow, I mean, what a turn of events with the Whisperer showing up. And I mean, I got a bit of chills with that, because it's just, the Whisperers to me is just such an iconic villains for The Walking Dead. And you know, the way that they were able to instill this kind of fear while also being very almost primitive in a sense. It was just, I really, you know, her coming across the Whispers, or the Whispers coming across her, really sealed the deal of what type of road she took. She found people to kind of reinforce her ideas. You know, everything that happened with Lydia's father, you know, that kept saying in this episode, "I tried to repent, I tried to she tried kind of going along with the people on this boat." But as soon as she started to see weaknesses, as soon as she started to see this man signaling to somebody else, right? She's like, "All right, okay, I'll handle it, and I'll save me and Lydia and nobody else." And sadly, there were probably people on that boat that wouldn't have given her up. Although I will say that there were some people who were really willing to give them up very quickly to save their own ass. We've seen countless examples of that in the Walking Dead universe as well. But I mean, when she came in, slit the throat, shot, and then with the boat, and then just hopped on over, I was like, okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. That was a 1-2 punch land or something. I don't know. That was crazy. But and then, you know, you obviously see a little bit more of like an alpha-esque personality sort of coming up with the cut across the face. I thought she was going to take off her whole face, and I'm really glad that didn't happen, but it doesn't mean that what we saw was any less pleasant. You know, I mean, I was a little worried when she came with the knife and she was like holding her head up. I was like, okay, she's going to slit her throat, maybe. I know she said that she told Lydia that she wasn't going to kill her, but I mean, it was still a possibility it was going to happen. And then I was like, is she going to take off her whole face? It's disgusting, but I wouldn't put it past her. You know what I mean? So, like, the cut was a lot less severe than what I thought was going to happen. But, I mean, dude, phenomenal. Phenomenal. And I like that we got a really interesting, almost backstory of how she came across the Whisperers and maybe, you know, obviously climbed the ranks, being alpha, but, you know, to see what struggle she went through since the previous flashback that we saw leading to this. And what I definitely appreciate, and I think the last thing that I want to say about this is that they didn't really try to, like, they explained her. They gave context, and Samantha killed it, and all of that, and we got a little bit more of the complexities of D or Alpha and stuff like that, but they didn't try to, you know, kind of rewrite the like, oh, she was good all along, or, you know, not that that would be a tough sell. That would be a tough sell, but in the sense of you could see how she got where she did, and explained but didn't excuse. You get what I'm saying? Kind of a vibe. I really loved that. The acting was phenomenal, and the young actress who played Lydia was also really, really good as well. I truly loved this. It was a absolute treat to see, you know, my favorite villain of the Walking Dead universe come back. You know, a lot of people have said this, and I will reiterate it. I do feel a bit of, you know, I wish that we could have gotten Alpha and Rick to at least have one scene together, because I think the acting in that would have been amazing. But I really, really enjoyed this. It's weird to say because it was a bit it's so crazy after the last episode. This one is just really, I felt very harrowing and heavy, but anyway, I loved it. I hope that you guys loved it as well. But if not, that's okay. We don't all have to agree on everything. Okay. I think that's about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.